Through the modern miracle of Google Translate, I'm going to try and help everyone here, including my German-speaking friend, some of the exercises with fine motor skills. A lot of times with Parkinson's, I think you know that this is what happens to the hands. They don't seem to want to control utensils. They have a harder time picking things up and moving like that. They have to do it a little bit slower. And so we're going to be working on these and Modern Miracle Google Translate. Let's get started. We're going to warm the hands up by washing the hands. Zu waschen. And try and get each finger. You want to get the muscles warmed up while you're doing this. So try and get each finger. Try and get in between the fingers, working the hands. Kind of do the back of the hand, the palm of the hand. And what I'd like to tell you about hands is that hands curl this way. You know that. But that means that these muscles are going to be strong and they're going to be short, leaving these muscles weak and elongated. Muscle control is one of the keys to working with Parkinson's. Take your hand, lay it flat on a surface, a table, you can put it on an armchair, put it on your thigh even, but keeping the palm down, we're going to heben einer Finger in einer Zeit, or lift one finger at a time. The ring finger obviously doesn't want to go up without the little finger. And you can see what's happening even right there. You can see things working in my hand. And while you're doing this, I'm sure you're going to be feeling it working in your hand. But you can see what happens here. We're stretching behind and lifting above to do that muscle balance. And it isn't just these muscles. You're going to be feeling it in the muscles of the hand as well. We'll go through about 3 to 5 times. Now we're going to take a coin. You're going to put your hand down and you're going to circle the coin keeping your thumb down. Or zeichnen Sie einen Kreis. And go around it about 4 times. And go around it in the other direction 4 times. Now, keeping the thumb down, see how I have to tuck my finger in around the coin? It's making me think. It's making that finger have to be in control. And around we go with the ring finger. As you can see, I keep touching this, and I do not have Parkinson's. It was my father that had the Parkinson's. And around with the little finger. I try to go 4 or 5 times and then go the other direction. Remember to do both hands with each of these exercises, and I would suggest on this particular exercise, don't try and do 2 at once. I'd like you to concentrate on just 1 at a time. The fingertip touch. I believe that we're going to be saying something like Finger Daumen offen. And so with a fingertip touch, what we do is we touch to the thumb, then we open the hand wide. So I'm going to see if I can move this around here. Touch and open. Touch and open. Touch and open. Touch and open. Now, none of this. We want it to open so that we curl and then use those muscles on the back of the hand and the fingers again. We're going from a curling motion now. And we're going to want to go through this 3 to 5 times. This one, if you wish, you could do both hands at the same time, as long as you promise that you're not going to just do this. Remember? Big, 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 and nicht, nicht, öffnen. Okay? Let's do this one, and it's palms together, and you're going to curl. First, you're going to put your palms together like this. See if I can get in here. And then you're going to curl the hands together to make a soft fist. So, flache Finger im weichen Pfote, Handflächen zusammen, then palms together. Pull the fingers apart from each other with the palms away. Finger weg sie, or sie. Curl. Open. Curl. Open. Curl. Open. Curl. Open. And now we'll move to another part of the program. Normally in Tillamook, Oregon, I don't have to worry about that pesky sunshine being out because we have 80 inches of rain and more a year. It actually rained a 1/4 inch in 10 minutes early this morning, and now it's beautiful. So you're going to have to put up with the glare behind me. Why am I doing something first going from hands to shoulders? Because this is by special request, and I'm trying to address two of one of my Facebook friends' biggest problems that they are having. And what he has said is that he has kind of the frozen, stiff shoulder, and it's just not moving real well. So let's go ahead and try and address that. First, I'd like to say that whatever you do when you're working shoulders, especially if you have the frozen joints and things, work within your pain limit. Just because I can reach farther doesn't mean you can reach farther. Always work within your pain limit so you're not in pain. And check with your doctor if something happens and you feel an awful lot of pain after the exercises. What you should do is always try and operate with your shoulders that if one is up, one will be down. So it's always up and down. And what that does is it allows this shoulder to go up easier than if I'm trying to do this, it doesn't go as high. If I'm trying to reach down, it doesn't go as low until I reach the other shoulder up. And the same thing with forward and back. If I'm trying to reach forward, I can reach forward easier if I pull the other one back. All right, let's get started. We're going to do a limited backstroke, or a begrenzt Rücken, I believe. And when I say a limited backstroke, I want you to go slowly, and I want you just to lift the elbow only as high as the shoulder joint. And then pull it backward. And you can see what happens as I'm going back with this shoulder. I'm naturally letting the other one go forward. So rolling your shoulders one at a time. Remember, within your pain threshold. If you can only do this, that's fine. Do what you can do. And this is a good warm-up for the shoulders. You're actually moving the bones within the joint just a little bit outer. You can see that I have to do that in order to lift my elbow up. Now we're going to do a single elbow up and down, just on one side. And so you're going to drop that shoulder and lift this elbow. And I want you to lift to approximately the shoulder area. So, Ellenbachen nach oben, unten. Dropping the one to lift the other. Oh, we can do maybe 8 or 10 of these. If it's too hard, just do 5 or 6. But however many you do on one side, you want to do an equal number on the other side, unless there is some sort of an issue that is keeping you from doing that. So elbow up, elbow up. Now, as you continue to do these, throughout the week, and it's best to do all of these, especially with the hand exercises, on a daily basis, you might be able to raise the elbow a little higher, dropping the arm to accommodate. So, if you're doing them, let yourself, again, work within that pain threshold, accommodate with the other side, and lift the elbow as high as you wish to go. Reaching and pulsing. Remember we talked about the arms forward and back, the shoulders forward and back. I want you to reach forward with one arm as you reach back slightly with the other, and just pulse it. Pulse it, pulse it, nice and slow. Every time that the arm goes forward, the other one slightly goes back. And then we'll just reverse and pulse, 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 pulse. And we don't want to get too tired with this, but if you'd like to, you could repeat that, or you can repeat this whole thing several times. Just make sure that you don't get sore from it. But the more that you use these exercises, probably the more limber that you're going to get. Oh, excuse me, and that should have been the Erreichen und Puls. Now we're going to do Arme aus, eine Hand oben, eine Hand unten. So, arms are out, and I'm going to have to kind of come back here. Ooh! One palm is up, and one palm is down. There we go. I'll do it sideways to you so that you can kind of see. And that's what you're going to do, is rotate as one goes up, one goes down. You can see me in the back there, rotating the hand. Try not to have your shoulders forward like this. Try and be straight out, but you can't see my hand if I don't do that. So here we go. Now you're going to roll those shoulders. Try and be comfortable with it. I'm going to go sideways to you so you can see what's happening here. Look at the shoulders. One automatically drops and the other automatically raises. Now we've kind of twisted within the joint, but I'd like to do it again. And I'd like to have the arms down this time. And you're going to take one hand and turn it this way as you turn the other one. So it's, again, a palm up, palm down situation. So, Schultergelenk, Derong. I think. Nice and easy. Arms are down. That way you're not wrenching on shoulders. They're already probably somewhat tired from the exercises that you've done. Remember that all of these are going to be on Facebook. Yes, in German, in Deutsch. Just go to my Facebook site. You'll see this listed. And then just you can go over to the notes at any time. So if you happen to be seeing this for maybe weeks after I have posted, go to the notes and look for this the title of this one, which I've completely forgotten because I'm trying to remember my German. So I think it's fine motor skills will be the first words on the thing. Oh, thank you for joining me, and I'm going to go enjoy some sunshine.